Hey, good morning, ladies and germs. Sky Club Gaming at American Truck Simulator again today. I had a few minor changes in here on the truck. I just put a bug deflector, but that's not why we're here. We're here because I liked the thing so much the other day that we're gonna take a trunky house construction, 41 feet by 16 feet. So that's a long haul right here. I downgraded the truck a little bit. I put it about from 800 horsepower. I put it to 600 horsepower right now. So I already cheered because I already arrived here. I was looking for one of these things. I liked it so much that I want to give it a try. I want to give another go. Now I have two large objects in here. They're both same distance. They both same location, but this pays more than this. So we're gonna, of course, no brainer. We're gonna get the biggest pay. I'd also love to get one of those choo-choo trains. So maybe that could be our interesting. I've never done one of these, so it's gonna be in the future. But right now, I wanna get this one. So let's get it over with. And it's of course raining. Perfect. So unfortunately, this is gonna be tricky getting out of here because entering in here was off-road and bumpy road and everything, and it's tight the surface. So while they're preparing it, I'm already in. Okay, so we know what to do from the other one, so we're not gonna go through this. So anyway, let's get going. I have my bacon. Where's my bacon? My bacon is on. I don't have bacons on. Alright, let's turn our bacons on. There you go. And of course the roof auxiliary lights. And that's about it. The rest is okay. So how do we exit from here? We'll go straight ahead. Yeah, it should be easy to exit. Easy said than done, right? Now this part is off-road, so now I have a 600 horsepower engine, but high torque, like higher torque, about 500 higher than previous engine. I have a Volvo, but this off-roading in here, it's really putting a number on my steering actually. I hope that's gonna be my escort and not being right in the middle of the road like a cop. Okay, that's good. That's my escort. That's too close. Let's not do the same mistake we did the other day and get stuck over there. Of course, I'm going through gears 2x2. It's pulling quite nicely. Oh. Yeah, man, I wonder what was going on, man. What's wrong with these guys? You cannot tell me like, hey, you got... So yeah. So it's pulling quite nicely actually, like I said, like 600 horsepower, so I don't need to overpower my engine. I think 600 it's fairly enough, I believe.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh shit. So 800 horsepower, I think it's overkill. 600, I believe it's...
Turn right.
Everything looks good. I'm keeping an eye on both mirrors. Unfortunately, I don't have the eye tracking thing or whatever. I'm thinking of getting one, I think. Come on, puppy. Speed it up. I'm thinking of getting one of those things like the Toby or whatever it's called. I saw it. Eye tracking device or head movement device. I think that would be a nice feature to have. Let's put this on cruise control. And that's it. We have fuel. Our truck is 5% damaged. We're arriving expected by 8 o'clock, so a 2-hour trip. Truck
Keep right and then exit right.
6% damage.
Exit right.
I am exit.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
Ooh, too close to that thing, man. Too close. I think I need both lanes. So anyway, I'm gonna stay here because he has to merge. Now I want to find a big uphill probably and see if this engine is gonna pull, because I might have spoken too early. I might have spoken too early. I don't know. At 600 horsepower on a big uphill, can you imagine this thing will stall? Ain't going anywhere. Like that's a minor uphill in here, and I see like, you know, I have pedal to the metal and the truck is not going anywhere at 33 miles an hour. But that has to be with a different gearing also, so... Damn, man. Yeah, I might have overspoken actually, having an 800 horsepower engine. It's overkill, I think. Nah, it's okay. I think it's good. 600 horsepower is good. Maybe 650 horsepower. With an even fuller transmission, I think it will do wonders. I think it will pull, so no problems in here. Maybe I slap a Cummins in here, engine on a Volvo. This guy likes to go slower than the speed limit, come on. Speed it up a little, fucking speed it up. the twist is in here, man. Holy shit. I might keep the rest of the... Hey, slow it down, good. I might keep the rest of the videos maybe doing just this, doing special loads, special transport actually. I really kind of liked it, it was fun. It's pulling, we're on uphill, are we? A small incline, man, the engine's pulling, so yeah, I think I'm happy with the 600 horsepower. So yeah, I may do only this one, but I would love to get that articulated trailer, like the type of trains. I would love to play the Australian version of this game if they ever make it, the CSC software guys. If I'm pretty sure a lot of people, they have a lot of fan base in here, I mean US, but in Australia I'm pretty sure. So they should come up with one of those things as well, like, who knows, maybe they're on the works, but I think they have their hands full with American Truck and the Euro Truck. Hey, what? Really? Really? Ah, who let the clown in, man? So I'm pretty sure they have their hands full with American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator with those DLCs and, like, including a lot of other cities. So a lot of motors out there, like, I've seen Utopia, I've seen Japan, but Project Japan, unfortunately, could not make it work in the Euro Truck Simulator, otherwise I would be playing only that right now. But I could not make it work. The Project Japan, I downloaded the link, the mods and everything, I installed it on my Euro Truck Simulator, but it says it's incompatible. Just the Project Japan. The other ones, the other maps like the sound, the other things, maps and stuff, it worked, they were compatible, but I could not install the project itself. 600 horsepower, 8 managed, good. Yep, can't stress enough, can't say enough. I think 600 horsepower should be fairly enough. So that's what's going to be my fleet actually when I hire more slaves and I get more trucks eventually. I'm gonna keep it at 600 horsepower. I think 650 if I can, 650 horsepower, and that would be it. Hey, what is he doing over there, man? I'm wondering how the guy behind us doing. I hope I don't crash. Hey buddy, you doing good over there, man? Too close. I don't want to find out what happens, but what will happen if I crash into my escort? Did that thing ever happen actually? Like, because I'm pretty sure these big holes that happens all over the US, all over the country, all over the world actually. So, has that thing ever happened? Does anyone know? Why are you brake shaking me? What the hell is wrong with this guy? I want to crash into him right now. I want to push him off the road. The J brake on this one, I said it before, I said on the other video that I don't like it that much, the sound of it. 2 hours away, man. Are we gonna make it in time? Are we gonna make it on time? Oh, until Thursday. 3 days. We have like we're Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, nearly 3 days. Alright, we have time. We have time, plenty of time. Estimated arrival in 2 hours and 15 minutes, so. Look at the thing, it's huge. On these corners in here, I have to be careful because I changed the settings of the game. Actually, I put everything in the middle, like the trailer stability and everything, so I don't want to be doing backflips with this one.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh shit. It's like really one of those oh shit situations. Turning left here. Is that even possible? I have two cars in here, like who
Turn left.
the assholes parked over there? Alright, okay, alright, we're getting the hang of it. Until we crash and then we don't get the hang of it. But so far, knock on wood, it's been good. It's been straightforward. Now these sharp turns I don't like.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I'm going as wide as I can. Look at hold up. Seriously, why they don't move these vehicles? Or did they pull them over? No, these are parked vehicles. Look at the dude here with his RV, man. Yeah, that was close. That was close. Instead of putting it on 12, I put it on second gear. Let's see the test in here right now. That's a good uphill in here. Yeah, man, it's pulling fine. Like I said, I'll stick to my original thing. This was a test also on the engine. 600 horsepower, I think it's enough. Maybe 650 the most. I would go for it if I find the 650 option. Engine on the I would stick a 650 in it, and I will keep a 650 horsepower engine with about 3,000 pounds-feet of torque. That would be like, I think would be quite good with 3,000. I think that's a good combination. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm gonna put some nice stripes on the side of your vehicle. Holy shit, now this is tricky. This is... Nah, it's wide enough. It's wide enough. I like the sides are wide enough, so we can make it without a problem. We did not have to change lanes today. Yeah, pull them over, pull them over. Like 14 gear right now, 14th gear right now. Truck is struggling, it's not increasing, keep it steady RPM, so I should drop a gear most likely. Keep it on 13. Yeah, that's a sweet spot on uphills, I think. By all means, I'm not a trucker, so I don't know what am I doing, but I'm learning as I'm going, and from what I see and what I hear on the engine, at 1500 RPM, usually it's good switching, because that's what the rev limiter says over there. Also, like switching gears, if you can see it, it has a sweet spot on it, like after 15 and a half, actually, too close. After 15 and a half, actually, it goes, so from 1000 to 500, I think that's like, from 1000 to 1500, if you can see it on this, on the dash down there. So that's where the engine, I think it should stay at. More than that, overkill, I think. Before I used to like change at 2000 RPMs, 22, 23, 24 sometimes. Like I was over revving the engine, but hey, I didn't know about it. I mean, it felt like it's a race truck, I mean a race car, but it isn't. You have to drive these things differently. Remember, I come from sim racing, used to play sim racing games. That's why I have like about 300 wheels at home. Not 300, I used to have 3. I gave one to my nephews because they fell in love with the game, I think, too, with the truck simulator. So I'm pretty sure I'll be playing with him soon, maybe on multiplayer. Yeah, get him, boy, get him. On this one, but yeah, that's the other thing too, that I was gonna install maybe on a new fresh profile. I'm gonna install maybe a multiplayer. I said it before, maybe that, I'm not interested in playing with other players, but maybe I'll give it a go. I don't know. If it works, and if there is not many assholes out there like they do on what do you call on, for example, Gran Turismo. You play online with other players on Gran Turismo Sport, and you see a lot of assholes going the wrong way, doing like unnecessary things. So I don't need that. But I think in the trucking world, maybe it's different. I think I'm pretty sure it's different. It's not the same like there. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a try on a multiplayer game. But that's gonna be in the future, near future probably. But for the month of February, most likely I said that I'm gonna try and make a video day. And so far we reached 1 week. And I only had to skip 1 day to upload because of the, like I explained the other day.
Get ready to turn right.
I had issues with the video software crashing on me twice actually.
Turn right.
It crashed it twice, so I'm too fast. Nice, man, nice, thank you. Damn assholes. Now what the hell, why did I think the escort, isn't the escort there to prevent those clowns from doing that? So yeah, so like I was saying, I skipped only Wednesday because first of all I tried 3 times to render my video, and then 2 attempts they failed. They were like, and usually it takes quite some,
Go straight on.
it takes quite some time actually. It takes about an hour or so because I'm rendering on 4K.
Keep left and then turn left.
twice it failed, so I had to downgrade it, put it in
Turn left.
1080p. I had to put it 1080p, so at 1080p it finally made it. So that's why the video, if you pay attention to my last video, it's in 1080p instead of 4K. So it crashed, and then it finished rendering around 10 p.m. almost. So at that time I leave to work, so I did not have
Keep
time.
left.
I didn't have time to Is it where I'm going? Is that where I'm entering?
You have arrived at your destination.
Yay!
Your route guidance is now finished.
No crashing, nothing. That was... Wait, skip parking, trailer and... No, hell no. I thought I was... We can do this, boys. So yeah, as I was saying, that's why I skipped one day, and it's gonna be plenty of those days actually that I'm not gonna be able to upload videos. So yeah, it's not gonna be the end of the world for me and the watching community actually, if anyone watches this video. There we go. There we go. It took us about 30 minutes with this thing, so... Big in America. Home sweet home. Alright, so I have 9 more transports to do with this thing from the achievement point of view. So yeah, that was quite a challenge, quite fun to do. So most likely, what was it, in Oregon or here? How many? Okay, we don't have like two. Like okay, maybe next video will be this one, maybe like an articulated trailer like this. Yeah, I would love to do one of these things in here. It pays quite high actually, but how far do we have to go? We have to go all the way to Utah. Ooh. So that's 700 miles. I want to keep it to about 400 miles actually. But yeah, that's it for this video for today. Most likely next video we'll deliver this one here. It has 49 hours left in it, so I'm pretty sure it's plenty of time to catch this one. So I don't want to go empty-handed back to where I came, so most likely I'll catch one of these back there. This Bellingham, I don't know where, Bellingham, Washington. It goes all the way to Punani Land, so maybe I'll take one of these trailers, probably going back there off the video, and then I'll discover this area. Like instead of going through here, I'll make my own route actually. I'll go from here, Oregon, maybe I'll go from Bend and then Newport, Astoria, Aberdeen, Forks, Port Angels, and then make it over there. Probably use the ferry. I had to use the ferry as well, so I want to discover Washington State, all of these things in here. Probably that's what I'm gonna probably do. That's my plans for the future. So I'll discover the Washington and then move from there, move to, you know, maybe Montana or Idaho. Idaho it's coming in the future, they said, the developers of the game, so it's gonna be a DLC. I've been looking forward to get it. That one depends on the pricing as well. So, but yeah, like I said, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, consider subscribing and hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget the thumbs down as well, and let it know in the comment section if you why did you dislike the video. So Skyclip Gaming here, and over and out from American Truck Simulator. Bye.